In Uganda, everywhere you go, you'll find smiling faces. You'll find little children smiling at you, young and old smiling. But unfortunately, behind those smiles hides a lot of pain and misery. We have a lot of poverty here in Uganda, and many children can't afford an education. Many children are seated at home. In fact, some are working in gardens to get money, others carry water. You can even find others at building sites. They do all this to fight poverty. But here in Abana, we believe that we can break free from poverty through education.
My name is Lwanga Philemon. I grew up in a small village called Impata. Life in Impata was not easy. My parents couldn't afford school fees and they couldn't afford food. And that's why I went to a poor quality school where sometimes we used to have classes under the trees. Abana Ministry came to our village and built a school where I got a sponsorship, and they have been taking care of me and they have been paying for me school fees.
My name is Paul, this is my wife Cherith. We have been out to Uganda a number of times. We got to see the good work that Abana does out there, and we're really shocked by the poverty that exists throughout Uganda. We're both teachers, so we're very used to the education system in Northern Ireland where children automatically go to school. It's their right to be educated, and that's not the situation in Uganda. There's so many children do not go to school. They don't get that opportunity of education. They don't get that opportunity to be lifted out of the poverty cycle.
I think that's one of the reasons why we decided to go for child sponsorship, and of course now being parents ourselves, seeing our own children entering the education system and developing their love of learning as they grow and value education. And it's nice to be able to give back to the children in Uganda, allowing them to have the same opportunities that our children have here.
One of the lovely things about the sponsorship scheme is there is an option where you can give gifts at Christmas. We've been involved in that and bought a bundle through Abana for our sponsor children, and it's lovely to know that when our children are receiving their gifts from Santa, that our children in Uganda are receiving gifts too.
Hello, my name is Arnold. I'm being sponsored by Charles and Paul. When I was 12 years, Abana picked me from the street and they got me those sponsors. Now they are sponsoring me on a very good school. Tonda kuwa omukisa webale nnyo webale ddala, which means that God bless you. Thank you so much.
I suppose for us the price of child sponsorship is really just the cost of a takeaway once a month, and really that has far-reaching impact in Uganda. It can touch not just the child or the family, but the whole community as well, and the impact it can have is totally worth every penny.
We sponsor over 1,700 children, and there is a lot of transformation that happens. I see children transforming physically, socially, and spiritually. And it is such a wonderful thing because I meet a child who is so fearful, who is hopeless, but along the way this child is totally different. They are hopeful, they are eager to see the future that they dream of.
I studied my primary, secondary, and university, where I graduated as a pharmacist, and right now I own my small pharmacy, which has helped me to help the people of the community. And with time, I hope to open up another bigger pharmacy, which will help me to help more people of the community. So I thank the people of Abana and the sponsors, which has helped us to fulfill our dreams. I know personally, sponsorship changes lives.
Recently, I met a young person who has just completed their studies, and they're like, "Auntie, I can never ever forget sponsorship. I used to get Christmas gifts and other gifts, and they made me feel so special. And I would wonder, how can somebody so far away think of me and love me that much? I'm delighted to see this transformation every year that day. And surely, sponsorship changes lives.